Hi guys, welcome back. And of course, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy Erickson, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use Kyanite to quickly cut energy cords. So stay tuned. In the springtime, I always have this itching feeling to change some things up, whether it's spring cleaning or painting my home or whatever other activity to kind of out with the old and in with the new and give you that new springtime vibe. So here we are again. It is March, and it is that newness, that springtime vibe that I always seem to catch. And so I believe that a lot of you may resonate with the energy that I've been feeling lately. And that energy that I've really been picking up on is just that it's time for me to understand that it is time to let go of some things that are no longer serving me in my life. And that might include connections with people, places, or things that you may have had attachments to in the past. Now, one of the reasons that it kind of feels a little murky and icky when it's kind of like time to let go of something from your past is because you have all of these energy cords tying you to that person or to that place or thing. These energy cords are just basically created by your own thoughts and the energy that you put towards the thoughts that you are constantly, constantly having about the person or the situation, the place, or the thing. So anytime that there's something that had been bothering you, then you're probably creating some type of energy cord. And by letting that attachment go and understanding that, sometimes things only serve a temporary purpose in your life to teach you a lesson. And then by taking control of that lesson and actually learning from it, that's how we can really, truly let go of past attachments and move forward into our future selves. Some of you might be asking yourself, what is Kyanite? So this is my piece of black Kyanite. So when you first get a crystal, to do any type of work with that crystal, you need to understand the energy of the crystal. So let's visit the Encyclopedia of Crystals once again and see what Judy Hull has to say about this particular crystal. For the Kyanite crystal, the Encyclopedia of Crystals states, excellent for attunement and meditation, and a powerful transmitter and amplifier of high-frequency energies. Kyanite never needs cleaning. Tuning into casual connections, this stone detaches from the idea of blind fate or karma, showing how you created your present experience by past behavior. Facilitating the ascension process, it draws the light body into the physical realm and connects the higher mind to the multidimensional frequencies. Kyanite points to your true identity and a fulfilling vocation. This crystal connects to guides, instills compassion, and facilitates spiritual maturation. Assisting dream recall and promoting healing dreams, it is helpful for those making the transition through death. Kyanite clears meridians, restores ki to the physical body and its organs, and stabilizes the biomagnetic field. Kyanite encourages speaking one's truth, cutting through fears, blockages, and ignorance, and opens to spiritual and psychological truth. slicing through confusion and dispelling blockages, illusion, and anger. Kyanite releases frustration and stress. And for black kyanite specifically, the Encyclopedia of Crystals states, in addition to the generic properties of kyanite, which we had just read, black kyanite is a powerful healing stone said to keep the physical cells connected to the overall divine blueprint in order to maintain optimum health, assisting in fully incarnating into Earth life and moving back into the between-like state to access knowledge of the current life plan and into other lives where necessary. Black kyanite has been used to access potential future lives, to view the results of multiple choices made in the present so that the most constructive future can be created. With its strong links to the earth, it supports environmentalism and links to those who are assisting with the evolution of the earth. And if you guys remember from previous videos where we've looked at the Encyclopedia of Crystals, it gives a little more information up above here and also a picture of kyanite. So in this information up above, it states that black kyanite is beneficial for reprogramming cellular memory, environmental detoxification, mental cleansing, urogenital and reproductive system, muscles, throat, parathyroid, metaphysical abilities, logical and linear thought, victimhood, frustration, anger, stress, resignation, pain, dexterity, muscular disorders, fevers, thyroid and parathyroid, we already said. Anyway, adrenal glands, brain, blood pressure, infections, excess weight, cerebellum, motor responses, yin-yang balance, larynx, hoarseness, and motor nerves. Now, that is a lot of things that this crystal can actually benefit you for. But in this particular video, hopefully after we read about some of the healing benefits of kyanite as well as black kyanite, you can see how this might help you to release things that are no longer serving you for your highest good. Energy cords are created between you and other people, usually based on the fact that the more connected you are to another person, then the more entangled our energies become. And so as you communicate with that other person, then you're just strengthening that energy cord bond that exists between the two of you. Now, if you're very close to someone, or you were at one time at least, and you become quite familiar with the fact that if they don't feel good, then you don't feel good. So if they're not happy, you're not happy, and you try to make them happy, you know, things like that. So you begin to almost feel the experience that the other person is having, or, you know, you're constantly bringing your thoughts back to that connection due to those energy cords that you may have created between those people. And so you would use the black kyanite to help to cut those cords, which is not necessarily going to actually cut the connection between you two. That is not the case at all. When you use black kyanite to cut the energy cords, you are simply removing the unhealthy attachment that you have to that connection. Okay, so if you feel as though your energy body is being affected negatively by another connection that you have with a person, most likely, or a place or a thing, then you can simply know that if it's time to use the cord cutting practice, if you are feeling stress, or if you're actually vibrating at the lower vibrational frequencies from the map of consciousness, every time that you think about this connection, this person, place, or thing. So as you think about this connection, how do you feel about it? Are you feeling powerful when you think about it? Or are you feeling weak when you think about this connection? So once you've decided that it is unhealthy for you to maintain this energy cord between you and another, that is a good time to do a practice such as this one. So now, without further ado, let's just get into how to use black kyanite to quickly cut energy cords. Now, this is very easy. It's a little more simple than the cord cutting ritual that I actually created a video about in the past a couple of years ago. But I will be sure to link that one up above in case you are interested in checking that out as well. Now, of course, you're going to want to cleanse and clear the space first, the room that you are practicing this exercise in. So cleanse the space with the smoke of the sage. And I also like to cleanse my own aura. And even though it's said in the Crystal Encyclopedia that kyanite never needs cleaning, I am still going to go ahead and sage my crystal tool as well, because it's just for good practice. So let's just light the sage. If you're not sure like why you would use sage or how to use sage, I also made a video a couple years ago, that explains how to use sage to clear energies. So I'll be sure to, of course, link that one up above for you as well. All right, so I also like to just take a couple of deep breaths to kind of center myself. So I just inhale deeply through my nose, hold the breath for a few seconds, and blow it out. I like to exhale a little bit longer than I inhaled, so let's do it one more time. Okay, so once you feel like you've calmed your mind and you become a little centered and relaxed, keep your eyes closed and just begin to brush your aura with the kyanite fan facing out, and simply brush your aura, while at the same time imagining any energy cord with the particular person, place, or thing to be dissipating in your mind's eye. So see that dissipating as you are brushing your aura with the black kyanite. You could also, while you're practicing this brushing technique, you can also kind of say a prayer to send love and light to the situation, to the person, to the place, or to the thing. Because you still want to love them. You just don't want to carry all their baggage along with you, because you got your own baggage to worry about. Am I right? So let's get rid of their baggage. You got to worry about your own baggage. Now, as you're doing this, you can also see them letting their stuff be their stuff, and you letting your stuff be your stuff. There's no need to energetically entangle yourself in someone else's situation. I've made the mistake multiple times in my life, and so learning from my mistakes, it is easy to see that it makes no sense to cause stress over what someone else is choosing to do with their life. That just doesn't make sense. Anyway, it makes no sense to worry about what you can't control. It makes no sense to worry about things that you can't control either. It doesn't make sense to worry. So, as you're just visualizing them letting it go and you letting it go, when you feel as though you've made an adequate disconnection from the attachment, then it's complete. You can stop brushing through your aura, and at that time, just kind of bring your attention back to your body, from the soles of your feet up to the crown of your head. And when you're fully centered again, just inhale deeply and open your eyes. That's it. It is that easy, you guys. So of course, with this crystal practice, as well as many others, you are using your own thoughts and intentions to create change in your being. And that change can also create change in the other person, whether they know you did this practice or not. Well, that about wraps it up for this video. So if you like this video, be sure to click that like button. That would help me out so much. And of course, if you're a viewer but not yet a subscriber, I would love for you to click subscribe down below. And once you've subscribed, you can then click the bell to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending your time with me. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.